Grimm is a 23-part episodic game series that was developed by Spicy Horse and published by the Turner Broadcasting System. The game's episodes were released on a weekly basis, beginning back in June 31st, 2008, with the final episode seeing release on April 24th, 2009. In this 3D action-adventure game, you take control of the evil little dwarf, Grimm. Coming from a land of fairy tales, he hates how all of our classic stories have some form of cheery, happy ending. He decides to use his powers to change the tone and outcome of several different fairy tales, using his evil, stinky powers to make everything a lot darker. You go about trying to make each of the levels much more dirty and dark, and the smellier you make it, the bigger the objects that you can convert to be dark and evil. Sections of the levels are gated off based on how stinky Grimm is, so you must make sure to cover up by jumping and butt-stomping everything that you can. There are enemies who will try and clean up the mess you're making, but even they will eventually succumb to your filthy powers. The game starts off every episode with how the story originally went, narrated by Grimm himself, before he decides to wreak havoc on it. After you finish the episode, Grimm will return to tell you his new version of the tale. We liked that the game had a very neat aesthetic that is made even better by the excellent storytelling and voice acting. The unique storybook feel of all the levels is very cool, and the fact that the levels change dramatically as you go through them feels great. The game also has a fun sense of crude humor. For example, your character pees to show how far you can jump. However, the game does start out a bit rough. The gameplay can be very simple and boring, and the first episode doesn't necessarily pull you in to want to keep playing. If you want to check out Grimm yourself, you can download the first episode of the game for free on Steam. If you want to pick up the rest of the game, you can buy the seasons for about $15 or for just $10 on GOG.com. And remember, make it stinky. For more daily content and updates, you can check us out at www.GameZombie.tv. Make sure to like GameZombie.tv on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at GameZombie. To check out more videos like this one, check out GameZombie.tv on YouTube. We'll see you next time.